Howdy out there, everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about this classic David Lynch film, Wild at Heart, starring Nicolas Cage, Laura Dern, Willem Dafoe, Diane Ladd, Harry Dean Stanton, Crispin Glover, and just a terrific cast, actually. It's a film that is typical Lynch, very surrealist. It's not considered, his best film or one of his best films. I would put it right there, just below those films such as, Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me, The Straight Story, and Mulholland Drive, to just name the first three that come to mind that I think are usually considered his top three. But this flick is, I think it won the Cannes Grand Jury Prize when it was unveiled at Cannes Film Festival, and so it certainly has a lot of fans. And I would just say that, having watched all of Lynch's library, that it's a very quirky, odd, entertaining film, anchored by two terrific performances by by Nicolas Cage and Laura Dern as Sailor and Lula. And apparently this is based on some source material, some really fun pulp fiction. And I enjoy this flick. Every time I put it in, I always laugh, and it's just so strange. It's it's David Lynch, and the Shout Select release that was issued is terrific. The video quality is very good. It's a 2K transfer, so it's not a brand new 4K transfer, but it looks good, and it's, I believe, the original one that MGM did back a little while ago for their DVD release. But now it's a 1080p resolution, and as you can see, it's got the reversible cover art. There you go. There's the original poster, I believe. And Nicolas Cage, I'm a huge fan of his. He has often compared his artistic and acting style to like nouveau shamanism, I believe, is one description that he's used about his acting style. And he is just such an interesting actor to watch, because he just takes chances, and usually they bear fruit. I would say that this film is certainly one of his more enjoyable romps, and when he has material like this, he really goes for it. And so in some ways it's funny, I think about how Sailor Ripley has more adventures in print format. I would love to see him revisit this character one day. I think he and Laura Dern shared some excellent chemistry together. And what can we say too about Willem Dafoe playing Bobby Peru? I mean, good God, he was right up there with Frank Booth as one of the more terrifying villains put to screen. It's no coincidence that David Lynch did imagine both of them. So he's just absolutely horrifying in this film, and you can tell Willem Dafoe is having a great time playing the part. And then I believe there's actually another little cameo by none other than Jack Nance, I believe, the guy who played Eraserhead in Eraserhead. And he has a strange, very unusual scene at a campfire in a little town in Texas called Big Tuna. That's one of the standout scenes in the film. So I would just say that if you've not seen Wild at Heart, definitely do yourself a favor and watch it. And if you have and you like the film, I think that the Shout Select release here is definitely a worthy release. It has a ton of special features, including about 80, or I wouldn't say that much, but certainly about 30 minutes of deleted scenes that are very interesting. And while you can see the reason that he opted to not include them in the film, I think it does provide some context to the characters and fleshes out the story a little bit more. In some ways, I kind of wish they had kept it in there, although I realized that it probably would have made the film, 2.5, 3 hours in length, and it might have lost some of its dramatic pacing as a consequence. So, well, until the next time, take care, everyone. Stay safe.